Hey buddy, leave a like in the comment and subscribe. Bye.
Yeah.
What's good, YouTube, man? Hey, look, man, we back at it. I think it's been about 6-7 days since I done dropped the video for you all, man. So I don't want to leave y'all out here hanging, thinking I done quit the box truck gang, because I know some of y'all out there think that. But hey, no, we still going strong at it. I think last time I chopped it up with you all, I told you all I was headed out to Nashville. So let me tell you what happened there. I get out to Nashville, man. I booked me a couple loads, headed up that way. Went well, right? Once I finally got to Nashville, I was able to complete two jobs before that storm went crazy up there and ended up canceling everything. I'm talking about, man, I had probably about seven jobs total booked, and all of them got canceled with the exception of two, and it was all because of weather. Them Nashville roads, Nashville, Clarksville, Murfreesboro, Chattanooga, some of the worst roads you'll ever experience in your life. And I'm not talking about just the ice and the hills, I'm talking about the potholes. So the winter weather up there really canceled a lot of my loads, and when you got states that aren't really I guess necessarily used to that, a lot of loads end up getting canceled. But with that being said, I ended up coming back to the Appleton area because I did realize that I was about a few thousand miles away from needing an oil change. So I didn't necessarily want to go from Tennessee up to the Midwest and then get somewhere, need an oil change, and can't find one because some place was closed. I just would rather be safe than sorry. So I actually got an oil change scheduled. Today's Friday. I got an oil change scheduled for first thing Monday morning. And immediately after that oil change is done, I'm gonna get a little rest, and then I'm gonna actually go ahead and head back on the road. My plan is to actually head up to the Chicago, Illinois area first. That's where I want to hit first, and then I'm gonna go from Chicago to, hey man, wherever the box truck money leads me. You understand? So I think once I get up there, I'm gonna start playing with the DAT load board a little more. I'm gonna keep y'all updated on all of that. So while I was on the road, I realized that I didn't bring enough warm clothes. This is the reason why, fellas, stop packing your stuff, man. Just let your lady handle it, because I was out there just looking crazy. I'm out there with a hoodie, and I really needed a Canada Goose jacket. All right, so anyways, there's that. Make sure you pack appropriately. Also, stay hydrated when you're out there on the roads, man, because it's real easy to get caught up in the work and realize, man, I ain't drank no water in about 6-7 hours. But that's another video. Here's a big thing, man. When I got back to the Appleton area, right, that following Sunday, this past Sunday, we had our mentorship call with the box truck couple. Man, let me tell you something, man. Here's the reason why you need a mentor, man. Just because great stuff like this happens. So we're on the mentorship call, and we actually had a discussion about, the load board and how loads pop up in the middle of the night. All right, and usually in my area anyway, it's like Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays and Mondays. These crazy loads end up popping up because either somebody canceled them or whatever the reason is. It doesn't matter, but they end up popping up, and you have to take advantage of them. And the only way you can do that is if you're looking at the load board. So the following day, after we get off of that call, how about Miss Christy from the box truck couple, my mentor? Shout out to Miss Christy. I call her Auntie Christy because she from the South Carolina area anyway. So that's where I'm originally from. She ends up giving me a call, or she ends up shooting me a text saying, hey, I don't know if you're busy or if you're free or able to take advantage of this load, but this is in your area, and if you're free, hey, it'd be a good one to book. I look at the load, and it was like from Appleton to I think the Durham, North Carolina area, for about $960 and some change. Boy, let me tell you something. Hey, do I got time? Of course I got time. Look here, I clicked that book button so fast, hopped in the truck, we was already gassed up, picked it up, dropped that load off. It was lovely, and I enjoyed that whole ride over there. So I come back, booked a couple small jobs here and there. And like I said, currently today's Friday, and pretty much just waiting to get this oil change. Once I get this oil change, man, we're gonna hit that road and really get after this box truck money, man. Here's my challenge to you all out here. It's one thing to put your foot in the game and get started, But it's a whole nother thing when I say it's time to go all in on this thing, man. And I'm ready to go all in. Do you hear me? Like, I want to see the full box truck experience, man. I've already actually talked to a couple, called and emailed a couple people off the DAT load board. Hey, man, you're gonna get denied, especially when you got a newer authority, and it's okay, man. You just gotta keep going. I think I told you all, or if I didn't, I think I recorded this on when I was in Nashville. I got into discussions with a guy who well known in the dispatch game, and I wanted to hire him as a dispatcher. You know, he's talking good, everything's going great, and then he says, oh, and he said he works with newer authority. So I was like, okay, great. And then once he finally gets all my information, he asked me, hey, how old is your authority? I said my authority actually became 60 days old yesterday, right? Went 60 days old yesterday. And he's like, oh man, we need you at least 6 months or older. I was like, okay, bro, like, you got to start the conversation with that instead of wasting me and your time. Come on. But that's small stuff to a giant. I'm not gonna say it's necessarily easy or hard. You just got to put the work in. And hey, when somebody tells you no, it's on to the next. It's not the end of the world, all right? Man, how could I forget? We just hit 1,000 subscribers. But before I go any further, let me get my wife in the picture. Okay, folks, so I'm back with the mastermind behind the scenes who does everything YouTube. The only reason why y'all even see these videos and the quality that they are is because of this woman right here. So
it's because of my nagging.
Hey, it's because of her nagging, her persistence.
Guys, we are so thankful. We've recently just hit 1,000 subscribers. I believe as of today, we are a little over 1,000 subscribers, which is super exciting. So thank you to everyone who has subscribed, who has liked the videos, who have shared, and definitely to those who comment on all of our videos. You do not go unnoticed. JJ, I think, does an amazing job with getting back to everyone in the comments. So please, if you have any questions or even just the encouragement, sometimes people just leave encouraging words in the comments. Those are appreciated.
We appreciate everybody, man. Like, it's truly overwhelming just to think that I think this page, when we first started it, before the box truck business, we were at like, what, 70?
Yeah.
It was like 70 subscribers, and now we're at like...
And I'm pretty sure those 70 people were our family and friends.
Yeah. Which
like,
is still awesome to think that
sure.
you know 70 people. Like, that's
like
a big number.
Family, friends, and like co-workers and stuff like that. But
right. So, hey, look, man, we're gonna bring that content to you. Just keep tuning in, and I promise you, hey, it only gets better from here. It only gets better from here, man.
For sure.
Thank y'all for tuning in. And what they say, as my son Big Head walks across the screen, how the old saying go? When you got lemons, make lemonade. So while I'm on this YouTube thing, guess what we gonna do? Make it happen. Ain't that right? Put your hand on the screen, LJ. Say bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Say wop wop.
Wah-wah.
Bye-bye.